1300 hours, Pakistan Standard Time. Assalamu alaikum. This is Radio Pakistan. The news read by Hassan Gilani. First, the headlines. Meeting of the Federal Cabinet is underway in Islamabad with Prime Minister in the chair discussing overall political and economic situation of the country. Foreign Minister says Pakistan will continue to raise the lingering Kashmir dispute at all international forums until the Kashmiri people get their right to self-determination. Pakistan has started phase 3 trials of a vaccine against COVID-19 developed by a Chinese company. China has lauded President's remarks about CPAC and its role for boosting regional connectivity. And now the news in detail. A meeting of Federal Cabinet is underway in Islamabad with Prime Minister Imran Khan in the chair. It is discussing overall political and economic situation of the country. Foreign Minister Shah Mahmood Qureshi has urged the international community to come forward to rid the oppressed Kashmiri people from the cruel Indian clutches, chairing the 6th meeting of the Special Committee on Kashmir in Islamabad. He said Prime Minister Imran Khan, in his address to the 75th session of the UN General Assembly, will draw the world attention towards the atrocities unleashed by India in illegally occupied Jammu and Kashmir. Shah Mahmood Qureshi said Pakistan will continue to raise the lingering Kashmir dispute at all international forums until the Kashmiri people get their right to self-determination as per the UN Security Council resolutions. At the United Nations, Pakistan has once again drawn the world community's attention towards India's state-sponsored terrorism and human rights violations in the illegally occupied Jammu and Kashmir. In a series of tweets today, Pakistan's permanent mission to the United Nations said India is the mother of terrorism in South Asian region. The mission said India is committing appalling human rights violations in the illegally occupied Jammu and Kashmir, and its state-sponsored terrorism has become an affront to the humanity. Pakistan has started phase 3 trials of a vaccine against COVID-19 developed by a Chinese company. In a tweet today, Minister for Planning Asad Umar said a total of 40,000 people will participate in this trial in 7 countries, of which 8 to 10,000 will be Pakistanis. He said initial results are expected in 4 to 6 months. Government, under second phase of reopening of educational institutions, has announced to resume classes in schools from 6th to 8th from tomorrow. This was decided at a meeting of the National Command and Operations Center in Islamabad today, with Minister for Planning and Development Asad Umar in the chair. President Dr. Arif Alvi has conferred Hilal-e-Pakistan Award on outgoing Chinese ambassador to Pakistan, Yao Jing, in recognition of his efforts for further strengthening Pakistan-China relationship in diverse fields. The investiture ceremony was held at Awan-e-Sadr in Islamabad today. China has lauded President Dr. Arif Alvi's remarks about China-Pakistan Economic Corridor, its role for boosting regional connectivity, and benefits to Afghanistan and Central Asian republics. Responding to a question during briefing in Beijing, Chinese Foreign Ministry's spokesperson Wang Wenbin said CPAC is an important pilot program of the Belt and Road Initiative and a flagship in China-Pakistan cooperation. He said since its launch 6 years ago, major progress has been achieved with a large number of projects starting construction or being implemented and more than $25 billion direct investment flowing into Pakistan. Chairman CPAC Authority Asim Salim Bajwa says the government has approved establishment of 18 border markets to formalize trade with the neighboring countries and check smuggling. In a tweet today, he said under a pilot project, 2 border markets will be established in Balochistan and 1 in Khyber Pakhtunkhwa. He said this will transform the local economies. Asim Salim Bajwa said the focus of Prime Minister Imran Khan is on neglected areas. In Afghanistan, 4 militants, including a Taliban commander Maulvi Ataullah, were killed in clashes with government forces in Ragistan district of Badakhshan province today. According to the provincial government spokesman, 2 policemen were also injured in the fighting. And this is the end of the news. For more news and analysis, log on to our website radio.gov.pk and also watch live video streaming of our bulletins on the link facebook.com/Radio Pakistan News Official.